Now, it's been hard to know where to start when it comes to action anime this year, because there's a lot of choices, so that's why I made this list. Hey guys, I'm Frankenstein, and today I'm going to be sharing what I think are the top 10 best action anime that you should watch. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Starting off our list is Wisteria Wand & Sword. If you like magic, you're gonna love this. The protagonist Will dreams of becoming a top-tier magician, but struggles with magic itself, leading to a humorous mishap that like spells going kaput, potions turning into glitter bombs. Now, instead of relying on the traditional magic prowess, Will wields a broadsword with the confidence of a knight, tackling his challenges with a blend of determination and misplaced magical talent. The anime refreshingly subverts typical fantasy tropes, steering clear of the damsel in distress and brooding sorcerers common in the genre. Set in a magical academy akin to a less famous cousin of Hogwarts, the story revolves around Will's adventure in a world where spells was passed and textbooks are used as dueling weapons. Alongside him is his childhood friend, who is more interested in kicking butt and waiting for the prince to come and save her. Together, they navigate the academy's challenges, offering a comedic and action-packed twist on the usual fantasy narrative. Coming in at number 9 is Witch and the Beast. You definitely need to see this anime if you guys prefer something that has more of an edge. A mystery action series aimed at a slightly older demographic, complete with a dark atmosphere and a good amount of magical fighting. The Witch and the Beast is an anime that thrives on its character dynamic, starting with our main duo and soon extending to the other characters who turn out to be more complex than what you'd expect from an action-heavy series. All of that serves to complement the genuinely gripping story, with arcs that don't overstay their welcome. The Witch and the Beast isn't something meant for mainstream attention. It's eerie, it's full of intrigue, and it didn't have the hype moments that you'd expect from those pushy over-the-night blockbuster anime. But if you guys are into more of a mature approach, this anime is definitely worth a shot. At number 8, we have Unwanted, Undead Adventurer. This anime is one you won't want to miss. After giving the key visual and a glance at the premise, one might immediately peg Unwanted Undead Adventurer as another one of those prove them wrong anime. You know, one where the fantasy starts off with the protagonist failing and then coming back as something beyond broken, set to go on an adventure and bring the world to its knees. Unwanted Undead Adventurer flips things around, however, by deciding to go more into a reflective approach. Yes, there's still the edgy protagonist looking to become strong as a plot point, but at the same time it's a bit slower with more monologue. It seeks to build the world and have more of a slow, deliberate pace, and dwell more on the implications of becoming a skeleton, giving the audience a chance to digest how it really feels. It's definitely something akin to slice the life, and the more chill approach to doing things might throw people off a little bit. When the action parts come up, though, they're still good. However, this might be a good change of pace for those people who are very into fantasy action anime. At number 7, it's the wrong way to use healing. You guys won't believe the story for this anime. At first glance, it might seem that it's just another Isekai series, easily overlooked amidst more hyped titles. However, once this season rolled around and the dust settled, it became clear that this anime was a surprisingly worthwhile watch, proving that even the most seemingly generic premise can hold on its own. What sets the wrong way to use healing magic apart is its deliberate approach to storytelling. Unlike the many Isekai series that aim to captivate with its shocking twists and periodic humor, this anime chooses a more measured pace. It takes time to build the world and develop the characters, drawing viewers in with its thoughtful and steady progression rather than the immediate impact. While it's slow-paced, occasionally hampers characters' development, and might not cater to fans with rapid-fire action or parody, it offers a refreshing alternative to the Isekai trends. It stands comfortably between providing a slower pace, yet an engaging watch, taking on the Isekai genre. It's perfect for viewers who appreciate a more nuanced approach to their fantasy escapades. Next on our list is Suicide Squad Isekai. This anime will leave your head spinning, because DC and anime have finally combined. The most notorious villains from the DC universe get an unexpected twist in their story. They're isekai'd or transported into a fantastical world far from their usual turf. These villains are thrust into an adventure where they must undertake a quest to defeat the most formidable demon king. This new world, vibrant and full of magic, isn't about relaxing or sightseeing, it's about action and mayhem. True to their form, the Suicide Squad can't just idly sit by. They're compelled to engage with their new roles as the realm's reluctant anti-heroes. This journey is as chaotic as you'd expect. They navigate through a series of unpredictable encounters, making both allies and enemies in the most disorderly ways possible. This approach is anything but conventional. They mix their villainous traits with an unexpected sense of heroism, often causing more trouble than they intend, but still managing to make a difference. While they might not fit the mold of traditional heroes and certainly aren't the champions the world initially wanted, they prove to be the ones it truly needs, delivering a story rich with action, conflict, and dark humor. Now don't go anywhere, my dear anime fans. We'll be right back, but before that, hit that subscribe button if you've enjoyed the video so far. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs. Now, back to our list. We're not going to be letting up with our next entry because you guys are going to absolutely love this anime. It has a very simple story. It knows it's excellent at one thing and only one thing: insane fights. And as such, it leans really deep into it. After all, for some fans, they don't care about the realism or the deep plot or any of that. They just want stimulation and lots of it. This anime is here to give them loads and loads of adrenaline. To say that the fights and action sequences in Ninja Camoi are wild would be an understatement. With us crossing the halfway mark of 2024, I just don't think that a lot of action anime can match how unhinged and wild Ninja Camoi can get with its action pieces. It starts off really strong, and if you're someone who comes in with the right expectations, it does seem like something tailored to Western audiences, with the way it looks and the way it feels. This might be a boom for you guys too, if you're someone who craves frantic, gory action. And yes, I absolutely want, and man, do I want something that goes more deep than that. To move on, we have Go-Go Loser Ranger. If you like anime where heroes are secretly the villains, this one is for you. Well, it's not exactly a serious anime, but considering how grounded it is compared to Ninja Camoi, it certainly fits the bill. As for Loser Ranger, we have what seemed to be an affectionate Super Sentai parody that turns heavy quickly, thanks to how it gives us a different perspective from what we've come to expect from these costume hero shows, affiliations, and supposed hero-villain roles. And this serves as a foundation for its rather gripping tale of rising against odds, a tale of diversity, as well as great morality systems, and before we forget, some pretty nifty fight sequences. Oh, and it's also from the quintessential quintuplets creator, so for those fans of the popular rom-com who are still on the fence, you might be curious to see what Nate can do with this series featuring another ensemble of 5, but rather with a different genre. Personally, I think he nailed all the important notes, but it's something you have to see for yourself. This anime deserves more love. We begin our top 3 with Windbreaker. You won't know what hit you with this anime because for a lot of people, Windbreaker came out of nowhere. Sure, there was a bit of hype before entering the season, but to a lot of them, it was certainly just another teenage delinquent action anime. However, as we reach the home stretch, it has made a quick turnaround as a lot of people's favorite anime for spring of 2024. It's a straightforward story of delinquents fighting people to protect their town and all of that sort of stuff. But what really won people's heart was the execution. It has great hand-to-hand fights, some of the best the year has given us so far, all while maintaining some positive themes with the help of charismatic characters. It's certainly a show that I'm happy to see a lot of love for, and if you're looking for action anime to watch 2024 and you don't have a lot of time to bother with sequels or more fantasy stuff, this one is one of the best recommendations you can get. At number 2, standing proudly, and one of my favorites, is Kaiju number 8. You're gonna laugh so hard with this one, cause if there was an anime that could combine comedy and action, this is it. Then in a world plagued giant monsters known as Kaiju, the story follows Kafka Hibino, a 32-year-old sanitation worker who has always dreamed of joining the defense force tasked with battling those colossal threats. However, Kafka's life takes a dramatic turn when he becomes infected by a Kaiju and gains the ability to transform into one. Instead of seeking revenge or embracing chaos, Kafka uses his newfound powers with a rising sense of responsibility and determination, aiming to fulfill his lifelong dream of protecting humanity and becoming a member of the defense force. This anime stands out with its blend of action, character development, and its fresh take on the genre. Kafka's inner struggle and Afghazino's struggle and his quest to reconcile his new identity with his old ambition adds depth to the narrative, setting it apart from the typical monster fighting stories. With its engaging storyline, dynamic action, Kaiju number 8 not only delivers intense battles, but also explores themes of redemption and self-discovery. The story effectively balances its high-stake action with emotional moments, creating a compelling watch for fans of both the superhero and monster genres. Now, speaking of pushed hard as a series, this anime is the king of 2024, and you have to be living under a rock to not hear about Solo. One of the biggest webtoons ever finally got its long-awaited anime adaptation. Unexpectedly, as we entered the year 2024, Solo Leveling has garnered so much attention. Now, did it live up to the hype? I'd say it did, and more. It's an anime that works really well for those who are fans of the series. The anime creators likely made this adaptation with the existing fans in mind, and made the premise to deliver what the fans wanted: a weak to strong fantasy, some RPG elements, and a lot of moments where the main protagonists can show off how cool they are. Sharp and crisp choreography gives the fights some excellent presentation, and the sound direction doesn't let up one bit. With the title being hamstrung by its 12-episode account, there is the lingering feeling of wanting more. As I watch the series, there's so much more potential in the world, and the plot's presentation may not be as strong as some would like it to be, or as it was in the manhwa. Still, it also knows it's a power fantasy and relishes in the identity. Plus, in the realm of just spectacle, Solo Leveling hits the important highs, making it my top 1 pick to recommend to anybody who wants to watch any anime from any genre this year.
A command word, huh? Arise.
Solo Leveling may have been the hype this year, but was it your favorite anime in 2024 so far? Did I miss any action anime that you guys wanted to be on this list? Tell me your thoughts in the comment below. Thanks for watching the video. I really enjoyed making this list. If you guys have any more time, I'd recommend checking out more of my videos. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and like I said before, trying to get to 1,000 subs. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Peace.